Who are we? Who? We're warriors standing in the gap. Aye. And in unity pushing the system back. Aye. Declaring that California will be the true state of liberty. Aye. Where freedom reigns. Aye. New change brings. Aye. Healing to a people. Aye. It's under one true nation. Aye. Under God. Aye. Indivisible. Aye. Liberty. Aye. Justice. Aye. For all.
From friend of show, great channel, Adam Francisco, amazing channel. Holler at Adam. People of color are waking up. Voters of color are a big reason Trump leads the GOP primary. Then there's a lot of headlines on this. Why Trump has Republicans of color on lock. Trump is way ahead with Republicans of color voters. His challengers better take note. Voters of color are a big reason Trump leads the GOP primary. Voters of color heavily favor Trump over DeSantis and for president in 2024, polls suggest. Here's, this is from, I believe this is from Political. I apologize. I didn't even take where I got this from. That's very bad, very bad video stuff, but moving along. White voters made up overwhelming majorities of the first 4 early voting states, including 9% of the Iowa caucus voter. So I just want to put perspective here. White voters are the majority of these voters, but if you are neck to neck with the white voters like Trump and DeSantis, I've seen polling, they are pretty neck to neck. Then other factors will come into play. Just to be clear, I don't want to be playing any identity politics. This is just looking at the breakdown. It is what it is. The fact that Trump is doing considerably better among Republican voters of color than white Republicans flies in the face. This is the other thing that I found interesting. It flies in the face of the fact that many Americans view Trump as racist. It really does. Trump's lead among Republican voters of color comes at a time when they are becoming a larger part of the party. More people. So in 2016, voters of color were 13%. Today, they're closer to 18%. Even though I don't like the identity politics, you have to give credit to Candace Owens, Officer Tatum, Blexick. It has to play a role, in my opinion, in doing this. So that's very good stuff. Don't pander. You just bring the message to people who might not be getting the message.
The black conservative is not the sellout. They're a runaway slave. And the black conservative is trying to get you to understand the lid is gone, achieve greatness, achieve everything you've ever wanted out of life, do whatever it is that you wanted to do. That's what we're trying to get you to understand, but yet and still we're demonized. We're told that we are the worst kind of people. We're the worst kind of person. We're the worst kind of black person at that. As a matter of fact, we're not even black. We don't identify with the black struggle because we're trying to get you to reach your potential. That's why. I don't understand it, but yet and still a thug on the block, someone who's trapping on the block, someone who's selling drugs to his community, they get more props than we do who are educated and trying to tell you, you don't have to resort to that. You can do better.
Black women, as we've discussed, they're in their own world. They're gone. So we're basically talking about voters of color being men, basically here. The question going into 2024 is whether voters of color will continue their shift to the Republican Party. Democrats are concerned of that. They're very concerned about that. I saw this thing go viral with 2 women, and people were kind of joking, like, are they going to be the new Diamond and Silk? Because it was going viral. I've never seen the shirt before. It said Black Lives MAGA. It was a pretty cool shirt when you think about it, Black Lives MAGA. But it was a video that went viral, and they're concerned about any type of message they can't control reaching people that they want to control. And I think it's a very interesting tweet, a very interesting approach to kind of twist it around from it being Black Lives Matter to Black Lives MAGA.
Black Lives MAGA. Woo! All lives matter. Woo! Yes, we are here.
I like All Lives MAGA better, but both are dope. Because I'm not really into the Black Lives. I do like All Lives MAGA.
You guys, we are.
I might just take it and put it on the shirt. Nobody has a trademark, so I might do that.
You guys, we are just here. Black Lives MAGA. Woo! All lives matter. Woo! Yes, we are here to support our president, Donald John Trump.
We are not black. Remember that.
Okay.
We ain't black.
Joe Biden said,
Joe Biden said we ain't black.
If you don't vote for him, you ain't black.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
So I guess I ain't black. Okay, so we want to see more minorities. We want to see more people of color, the left. We want to see, because we know that you are out there. Maybe you're afraid to step out and to show your support for America and for God and for Donald Trump and for country. But come on out. It's okay. Come on to the right side. Come on to the right side.
If you like high gas prices, if you like killing babies, if you don't know whether you're a man or woman, a child, like a unicorn, a frog, if you don't know what you are, or anything like that, if giving all your hard-earned money to a different country is what you like, this ain't the party for you.
And guess what? If you keep voting left, you'll have nothing left.
Hello.
To see them say that, yeah, it's about courage. I don't want you to force anybody to believe anything they don't believe. Don't believe it. But if you do believe something, don't be afraid to speak out.
What you coming, nigga? This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catching chickens. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good. Don't be surprised I'll last these niggas. It's like they put out a smash, then they gone in a flash and minute. And then they make tracks and distance like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract the